kinds of ways by creative and getting the information to you and being creative and actually giving you the opportunity to learn from all of the champions. And we do work together. Better together is what we like to say. And so you are part of a growing company. We just had 131 new champions added to our team in the last 13 days. Hello? We're at like 134 right now. So, because we had a couple new recruits go in today, new champions go in today. And so, congratulations, guys. You've done a great job. Seriously, that's outstanding. That is like number 5 in North America, including Canada. All right. That is huge. All right. That is wonderful. Wonderful. We are number 1 again in the best of the rest. There are 4 companies that are considered mega companies, and then the rest of all the companies in North America. And we are number 1 in the rest of all the companies in North America. But we're going to get to that mega category. I would love to be number 5 in mega category. All right. Then number 4, then number 3, and then number 2, and then number 1. But let's just go with number 5, mega. All right. And so right now we are really excited about sharing with you so many great things this evening. We're going to do the love of Tupperware. And so we're going to have the love of our business, and we're going to have the love of our customers. We're going to have the love of our product, and we're going to have the love of a deal. How many of you love a deal, right? And so don't skip anything tonight. Just be ready, because we are going to hop from great topic to great topic and giving you and helping you feel all the love. All right. And so at Champion, we love to work smarter, not harder. We absolutely share the brain of all of our leaders. And what's so cool about that is many hands light work. And so I want to thank you for being such great leaders, champion directors and managers and star managers and executive managers, because you really make a difference. And if you're not in leadership yet, it's not too late. This could be your month. And what's that mean is bringing in new people on your team so that you can have a team to lead. 3 or more can get you into the category of leadership of manager, and you need to have $3,000 in team sales. That's you and your team working together, at least 500 of it being your personal sales. And so it's super easy to learn this, the different levels. It's manager, star manager, executive manager, and it's so easy because it's 369. All right, I always like to say 369, your future is divine, because it will put you into leadership program, and you'll start earning a commission off not only your personal sales but also the sales of everybody on your team, according to your total volume for the team, the units. It's actually called a unit, and then you become a team when you become a director. All right, and so 369, and also that 369 is 3 consultants with $3,000, or 6 consultants with $6,000, or 9 consultants with $9,000 in total unit sales, and that can promote you to the different levels. And once you go to that 9 consultants with $9,000 in total unit sales, it also puts you in a category called DIQ, and that is director and qualification. And director and qualification can really help you speed, put yourself in the fast track to becoming a director and stepping up to director in just a couple months. We've actually had one girl at one time do it all in 1 month. It can happen. All right. And it's totally your pace though. And that's what's really cool about Champion. And one of the reasons why I love the business is making it suitable for every single person. And so if you want a little bit of money, you do a little bit. If you want a lot of money, you do a lot of it. And if you want this, you got to do this. All right. Always love the quote. If you want a wife making a lot of money, you're going to have to be expecting to have your wife busy. All right. And so, and that's true when it comes to Tupperware. You're going to be busy if you want to make the big bucks. If you want to play with it, you can be your hobby. Whatever works for you, we're going to accept you there. And we're going to love you where you land and where you want to be. And always, 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 we're going to wave that carrot in front of your face. And so we don't push anybody, but we might pull you. All right. Pull you right to the top. All right. And so let's get this started. And tonight we are going to start with, I just want to say, make sure I give the right, because I already told my directors the order, so I don't want to change it up on them. That would not be kind. All right. And so we are going to start with, I believe we start with Ellen, but I'm going to make sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, take it away. What are we going to do here, Ellen? This is going to be fun.
Awesome. Okay, so we are going to feature a variety of people here that are going to share just what it is that they love about Tupperware, right? So I am going to spotlight a few of my friends, and they're just going to quickly share what their favorite thing about Tupperware is. So pause for just a moment, and I'm going to get everybody spotlighted, and everybody just kind of go from person to person. You kind of know the order, but it's okay if we go out of order. It's not that deep, okay? So I am going to get everybody going here. Just give me a second. It's going to take just a minute because every time I spotlight, it readjusts the screen for me. I got Jenny. In theory, this went really fast, but in reality, it is not as fast because every time I spotlight somebody, it shifts again. Let's see here. It's coming.
You know, it's so interesting because it shows you just how much work goes behind the scenes. Both Jessica and Ellen are constantly working behind the
Yep.
scenes, making this run smooth for us.
All right, who else? Who else am I looking for, guys? I'm looking for Sevilla,
Gina, Sevilla,
You can't make it. The boys are not cooperating.
Rebecca. We got
Rebecca,
Rebecca.
and Jenny. Oh, we got
And
Jenny.
Spotlight. I got Jenny. I think that might be it. Oh, myself.
Do we have Gina?
I didn't see Gina, wave your hand around if you're, maybe I'm skimming over you.
Let's see her.
Okay, so she might not be on, and that's
Okay,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. That's it.
All right, our first spokesperson.
So Loretta, take it away. You get to start for us.
Hey guys, I just want to share that I love my Tupperware business going on 30 years. Anyway, because it has given me the freedom to live the lifestyle I need to live for my family. Started when my kids were little and they needed me, and then I was there for them throughout their high school and activities, and now they don't need me anymore, but now my mommy needs me, and Tupperware has given me the freedom to be there for her all the time. So thank you, Tupperware, for all you do. And who's next?
It's Rena. Oh,
I'll
you're
go while Rena unmutes. I love Tupperware because I love the flexibility that I can make the paycheck that I want and work it around my family time. And we were able to raise our kids that way. And now I get to help with my grandchildren too. So I love that flexibility from Tupperware that I can make as little or as much as I need to every day, every week. And Rena.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I love Tupperware for the confidence that it gave me with the trainings that the company provides. I think it just helps make a person successful. And I appreciate all the group of friends that I made. It just made all the difference in the world. Getting ready to go on vacation twice, both spring and summer, with my Tupperware peeps, and how it changed our family's life financially. I love all that.
All right. Jenny? Rebecca, go.
So
I
everything they said. Oh, Rebecca, do you want to go first?
okay.
Okay.
I love Tupperware because it keeps me independent. I had a rough spot in life where they were going to throw me in rehab and anything, but I fought and I was like, no, I can do it. And Tupperware has kept me independent. It's gave me the freedom to be able to go see my family and definitely the friends and the support that you get from everybody.
Wonderful.
Okay. So all the things that they've said, the friends, the financial things. The other thing that I really love about Tupperware is what I have learned about myself during being in Tupperware. One of the first things I learned was that I really didn't hate to cook. I just didn't have the things to cook with that would make it fun. So now that it's fun, I don't mind cooking. I'm not sure I love it, but I don't mind. But it's just been more self-confidence, I have made friends that I would have never had otherwise. And also Tupperware during different stages of your life, different parts of your journey, quote unquote. There isn't anybody saying, oh, you have 3 days to get back to work after this happens, or you won't have your job if you have to go to your grandson's graduation, things like that. You can do everything on your own time and you can take it with you. Okay. I have been on vacation, take the computer, you get done what you need to do while everybody else is doing what you don't want to do anyway while you're on vacation. And then you go ahead and get back with the family and do what you want to do. So I just love the freedom and the knowledge about myself that it's given me.
And you know what I love about Tupperware? I love the fact that when I joined Tupperware, I needed it really bad. I needed the money. I came in really thinking I just wanted the product and found out there was way more in this company than I ever acknowledged and ever knew. And so getting in, really digging in deep fast and learning a company car and making it and so my husband could quit all the side jobs as a police officer, which really scared me all the time going to work, him going to work so tired, working and a lot of cops do that. They work a lot of hours and then they work side jobs and it really does make good money for the family, but it really does take a strain on the body. And that was the joy that I had was getting him out of those side jobs and letting him coach the kids. And so my business has continued. And what I love today the most about Tupperware is that same flexibility with my mother. And she lives here in my home with me and I take care of her. She's 94, 94 years young. And you know, the joy of helping other women see the same values that I have seen in the Tupperware business and being able to give to your family too. You will see that the business just absolutely can cater to your lifestyle, no matter who you are. And one of the best parts is helping other women succeed at the same time. So you will grow, but you will always help others as you grow. You know what? Let's turn it over to Ellen. Ellen, what do you love about this business?
Awesome. All right. So, one of the things that I absolutely love about this business is definitely the support. 100% the support. Because when I came to the business, my family was in a pretty tough spot financially, and I definitely felt like we were kind of on our own with it. We were kind of forging our way ahead, so just a little bit about me. Pam asked me to kind of share a little bit about my story today. So a little bit about me is when I came to Tupperware 17 years ago, my family, we had owned a business. So we had a coffee shop, and so my husband and I, we owned a coffee shop. And at the time, we had two small children. They were 2 and 3, and now they're 19 and 20. And and we have a third one now who's 11. And so they were 2 and 3, and it was kind of a scary time because when I met Pam about a year before I joined Tupperware, and at that time we had already closed our store. And we were trying to figure things out. And I was in another direct sales company. I'd already been in another direct sales company. So I was on my second direct sales company. My kids were really small. I think both of them were in diapers at the time when I met Pam. And I didn't really feel like I could get a job that was going to offset the cost of childcare. And so I felt like, I need to figure out some way to work from home. And at the time, there were not a lot of opportunities to work from home other than direct sales, really. And so I was just like, I got to figure this out. And my husband was working. He was, what was he doing at the time? I think he was, let's see here. At the time, I think he was working a sales job, and it was not super successful for him. And so he was really struggling. And we were just, our confidence was like next to nothing because, we go through a failed business. It's kind of hard not to feel a little bit like a failure. But she was like sunshine, right? I mean, she was like sunshine on a cloudy day after like a month of cloudy days. Okay. So like it was like, when you're kind of in the thick of it and you've got your head down, and especially when, you're if if you have children with you and you're dealing with that every day and they're small and your world's very small, you don't have people to talk to, and it's just kind of like you feel very isolated. And so when I met her, you know, she was just so positive, and I was like, oh, this is what I want. I need this in my life, and I want to be this for other people. So I remember going home and I was like, and I said, you know, my husband, he at the time he was working 2 jobs. So he was working in the evenings. So I would call him on my way home and I said, babe, you know, I said, I met the most amazing woman. And he was like, he just kind of like, oh, and he was half asleep, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was just like, and I'm like, you're not listening. He's not listening to me. And I just kind of was like annoyed by the fact that he wasn't listening to me. And he was trying to like get ready to wake up so he could go to his night job, right? And I was just like, so I know could tell he wasn't listening to me. And I was like, I met the most amazing woman. And I said, and I'm leaving you. And he like stopped and he looked at me and I said, you're not listening to me. He goes, what? And I said, you're not listening to me. I said, I met the most amazing woman. How often do I come home and say I met an amazing woman? He goes, but he goes, give me a minute. And so he went and he like splashed water on his face. He comes out and he goes, can you start over? And I said, yes. I said, I met this amazing woman. I said, she's everything I want to be personally and professionally. And I think I could really learn from her. And I want to get to know her. And I think that she could help us and just like help me in my business. And this was when I was with the other direct sales company. And he was just like, okay, what's her name? You know? And so I told him about Pam. And so, so over the next year, I started to get to know Pam, and she was trying to help me with the other company that I was with, right? And we just kept hitting roadblocks. Like it was like, you know, we would hit a wall, you know, she's like, can you do this? And I'm like, I can't. And she's like, can you try this? And I was like, I can't. And she's like, well, what about this? And I'm like, I can't. And it was like the other company, they had all these rules in place and it just wouldn't work. So finally I went to a conference with this other company, and it was like, I was standing up on the stage and getting all this great recognition for all the success I'd had. And I was broke. I mean, broke. Like I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get there. The conference was in Nashville. I'm in Ohio. For those of you that don't know, I'm like in Northeast Ohio, up in the Cleveland, Akron area. And the conference was in Nashville. And I drove to Cincinnati and dropped my oldest off at my sister's house because I just needed company because I was feeling so lonely and isolated. My husband and I were fighting because financial strain just causes so much stress on a marriage. And I dropped my oldest off in Cincinnati, and then I got on, and my husband and I were fighting the entire way and on the phone. Then I dropped them off in Cincinnati, and then I'm driving to Nashville, roaming. Remember roaming charges on cell phones? And we fought from Cincinnati to Nashville on the phone. And I thought, something's got to give. Something's got to give. And that was a $400 argument. A $400 argument, right? And when I got home, I was like, I have to fix something. I have to fix something. And when I went to the next time I saw Pam, I looked at her and I was like, my husband needs a win. And I said, I think that all this direct sales stuff is smoke and mirrors and people can't actually make money. And she's like, what? And I said, I don't think you can make money in direct sales. And she said, you know, I'm looking for somebody to sell Tupperware online. Is your husband good with computers? And I said, my husband doesn't want to sell Tupperware, Pam. And she's like, but seriously, is he good with computers? I'm like, yeah, I know a little bit about computers, but I'm like, whatever. I'm like, nice try, but I don't think that's going to work. So we talked in the parking lot of this place. So we're talking in this parking lot. And then I was like, okay. And she's just like, I really want to talk to you. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going out of town. My dad's really sick. I'm going out of town. And so she said, okay, well, why don't we get together when you get back into town? And I said, okay. So we part ways in this parking lot. I live 10 minutes from where we were, right? And I'm walking in the door and my husband's walking across the kitchen. He's on the house phone. Okay. I didn't even know she had my house phone number. She's on the house phone. He's on the house phone. And he's walking across the kitchen and he says, yeah, she's walking in the door right now. And he'd met her like 1 or 2 times. So he's like, she's walking in the door right now. Yeah, let me get her. Let me get her. And he's holding the phone out. I was like, who is it? He's like, it's Pam. I was like, damn, she is good. She called him already to recruit him into Tupperware. I was like, damn, no wonder she gets paid the big bucks, right? I'm like, she's crazy. So I'm like, hello. And she's like, hey, doll, I just showed at the time she called everyone doll. Okay. She just, it still comes out every now and again, but at the time, everyone was doll. Everyone that she was fond of was doll. Hey, doll, I was just thinking about you. I was driving home and I want to go ahead and schedule something because I just can't stop thinking about you and I really want to sit down and talk with you. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be back Sunday. So let's just talk Monday. And so we set something up. So I went home, like I said, my dad was sick. And I was at home and the weekend was not about me. I was there to see my dad. And I remember being at home and I was there with the kids and I was so sad and stressed and these are the people that know me and love me the most in life. And anybody that knows me knows that I am an open book. If you know me, you can look at me. And even if you're not making eye contact with me, you can take one look at me and you know when something's wrong. I can't hide it. People that don't know me, I can probably usually fake it. But the people that know me, they even can look at my posture and know something's wrong. And I just wear my heart on my sleeve. And they didn't see it. They didn't see that my whole world was falling apart around me. And I was so heartbroken by everything that was going on. I was heartbroken about my dad and I was heartbroken about my life. And I just was like, oh, something has got to give. And my kids were really little at the time. They were 2 and 3. And I kept everything from them. Like that, you talk about a wall. I mean, there was a wall. It was not their problem. Okay. This was our problem to fix, and it was not their burden. And so I did not want them to feel any of that. Right. So we got in the car and the kids were like, we lived like 3 hours from my parents. And so we got in the car and Eric wasn't with us because he was working 2 jobs. And so we got into the car and the kids fell asleep by the time we hit the highway, which was like 15 minutes from the house. And I looked in the mirror and I saw they were asleep. And as soon as I saw they were asleep, the tears just flowed and I cried for the rest of the drive home. And as soon as I hit the exit ramp, getting off by our house, they woke up and I thought, thank you for letting them cry this entire time or letting them sleep the entire time because I didn't want them to see me cry. But I remember praying and driving and I was like, gosh, please just make this decision easy for me. I don't know what Pam's going to say to me, but I just can't make any more hard decisions and I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. And so I sat down with her the next day and we sat at the island in her kitchen, which is still like one of my favorite places to sit in her house. It's not it's not the most comfortable place, but that's my favorite. And I'll sit there for hours, especially with a glass of wine and popcorn, but and good company, which just never never a struggle at her house. And so, but I'm sitting there and she just literally made a good old fashioned pros and cons list. This is what Tupperware can offer you. And this is without Tupperware. This is if you stay with the company that you're with and just forge ahead, right? And it was pretty obvious that Tupperware had more flexibility for me in the ways that I could work my business, the different avenues, because it's so much more. Even then, it was so much more than home parties. And now the list is like bonkers, right? I mean, it's like so much flexibility of the things and the ways that we can work our business. We have so many different ways that we can kind of really attack this business. And it was just like, and I was like, okay. And so from that moment, and she looked at me and I was just like, gosh, can I really join another company? Am I that girl? Like, am I that girl? And she was like, you can do this. And I was just like, oh, I can't go to my friends and be like, can you do another party for me? And she was just like, you know what? Step out on service. Like, step out saying, you know, hey, I'm with this new company and I need to learn the system. So I'm looking for broken Tupperware so I can learn the warranty system, right? So that's what I did because that's what felt comfortable to me. Now, if I was joining today, I think I probably would step out with fundraising, right? Because that would feel more comfortable to me, right? So I would step out with maybe fundraising and be like, hey, I joined this new company. I partnered with Tupperware and they offer some fundraising. So I would love, if you know anybody that does fundraising, I really want to learn their fundraising program. So I would love to kind of partner with some places or people to do some fundraising with them. Do you know anybody, right? And so I would kind of go that direction, or some other different things, avenues are also open too. If you have burnt out a party chain, right? So if you've already been with other direct sales companies like I had, and you feel like you've already gone to your friends and family over and over again for all various parties, there are options for you. But if you haven't, then go for the party. It's the fastest, quickest, easiest way to make the money in Tupperware. But it just like, it was such an amazing path, because when I was sitting there with her, I was just like, I can't ask anybody for parties. And she sat there and she's like, step out on service. And then from that, I was like, she's like, how much money do you need to make? And I said, I need to make $3,000 a month as soon as possible. And I was like, I know it's not going to happen overnight and all this. And then she's like, well, what is it that you really want out of the business? And I was just like, listen, because the company I was with before, every time somebody asked me my why, I would say, I really need to pay my bills. And she's like, oh, no. I mean, like, what is your why? Like, do you want a beach house? And I'm like, lady, I can barely keep my electricity on. You're asking me about a beach house? Like, it's just like, I can't think about a beach house. Like, I don't have food on my table. Like, I was like, come on. Like, and I said, and what I said to Pam when she asked me that, I said, listen, I know that you're not going to be happy with my answer, but I just really need to be able to pay my bills. And she goes, why wouldn't I be happy with that answer? I said, because I know it's not the right answer. And she looked at me and she said, if that is what you need, then that will always be the right answer. And I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's actually listening to me. Like, and it was just like, it felt so refreshing for somebody to honor what my why was, what the reason why I was here, and not like judge me for it. And I was just like, wow. And then she sat there and she said, listen, I know that you don't have confidence in yourself right now. And she said, but do you have confidence in me? Do you have confidence that I can take you where you need to go in this business? I said, well, heck yeah. Like, look what you've done. Like, look what you've built in this business. I mean, at the time she'd been in the business, I don't know how long you've been in the business. It was 30 years. It was a long time. She'd been in the business a long time at that time, and I've been in the business 17 years. So it's been a minute. So, but she, and so I was just like, yeah, look what you've done. Like, of course, like I have confidence in you, and she's like, well, until you have confidence in yourself, you put your confidence in me. She's like, you borrow mine. And I was just like, okay. So from that moment on, she said jump and I said how high. I didn't question why. I didn't question why she was saying. The only time I questioned why was to learn. Like, I'd be like, why are you, why am I going this way? Like, why am I zigging? When I think my brain's telling me to zag, why are you telling me to zig? And she's like, because when you do this, you're going to build this. And I'm like, that makes sense, and so I'm like, okay. And so, but she's telling me because I was building a team, I was building a future, because my goal was to make six figures. My goal was to make as much money as Bam Cliff. My goal was to do that. My goal was to put my kids through college. My goal was to be able to pay off my house. My goal was to do those things. And so I needed to know the nuts and bolts, because when I got to her place, I needed to make sure I left breadcrumbs so that I could teach other people to do the same thing. And so that's why I needed to know. That's the only reason why I ever questioned anything she ever told me to do. And so, but seriously, like, that's what this business can do. And it's just like, it's just so awesome. And then you sit there and you're just like, Tupperware? Like, seriously? Tupperware? I know, listen, I know it's not the latest and greatest, the hottest, coolest trend, but seriously, it does not get any better than Tupperware. I mean, that's the reason why we've been in business this long. I mean, like, seriously, that's the reason why people keep coming back to it. That's the reason why people put a big smile on their face when you say the word Tupperware, when they see your product, when they see my car coming down the street. I see people at stoplights and they look over at my car and I see them mouth the word Tupperware. You know what I mean? It's just so funny. And so, but that's why, and it is. So you're in the right place. For any of you new people, anybody that's checking us out here tonight, you're in the right place. And any of you that came here tonight because you want to remember and you want to find that why again, and you want to fall back in love with the business, you're in the right place. And you're going to hear some really cool ideas tonight. So I'm so excited. So yay! And I can't wait to get my big tea tomorrow in the hot pink. Are you guys really excited about that?
I'm excited about that. Our big teas are getting delivered tomorrow in hot pink.
Me
Yay,
too.
that's awesome. Who loves hot pink? You guys got wearing your hot pink tonight? Yay, yay, yay. I know, right? All right. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Alan, sharing your love and your heart with us for a little bit tonight. It was just a beautiful story. And I love hearing it. Every time I hear it, I love hearing it. Because it just is so real. And I will tell you that the reason I was working with her for a year to help her succeed in another business is because I wanted to prove to myself that I was doing what I loved, in the fact that I love helping other women, men too, but I love helping other people find financial freedom. And I thought to myself, do I love this because of Tupperware, or do I love this because it's what God chose me to do and God wants me to do this? And it drove me to find somebody that I could help grow in another business, just so I could prove to myself I was doing it for all the right reasons. And that was Ellen. And you can't outgive God. How many of you know that? I went to give to another person knowing that it wasn't going to make me any money, and God gave it right back. And she's been with us for 17 years. And that was not my intent when I went to work with her, even though it fell into that because that's where I could help her the most. That was not what I started out to do. And we all know that God is like that. And now I'm going to turn it over to another really sharp lady who's going to talk to you about a fun recipe you can do tomorrow. Get the ingredients and do it tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Take it away, Rena. Rena is one of our
Okay.
sellers in the entire company, everybody. So
Can you see my hot pink? Can you see my hot pink?
we can.
There.
It's adorable.
But check this out. The Tupperware scarf, right?
All right. Who doesn't wear a scarf with a sweatshirt?
It does. It says Tupperware all over it.
I see that. Very pretty.
Hey, so I had a Tupperware party in 2018. And I've always said Tupperware. My mom loved it. And the picture was real important for me to always have in my refrigerator because that's what she always had, along with other things. But that just really stuck out as something you use absolutely every single day. So I took up orders and had my first Tupperware party probably when I was 18, 19 years old, because I wanted that in my kitchen for when I got married. But in 2018, when I had a Tupperware party, I just went on and recruited because you could get the pressure cooker for $35 as a welcome gift. So I want to tell you about this pressure cooker. First off, in the real world of pressure cooking, I'm scared to death of pressure cookers because one time the little valve just went straight through the ceiling. So I was petrified. But this one is safe. This pressure cooker is combined of traditional pressure cooking with the more efficient modern microwave cooking. So one of the there's lots of recipes you can do, but one that I never thought about was a dessert. So with Valentine's Day coming up, one of my favorite things is chocolate. And to make it easy, you just simply make the chocolate lava cake by taking the chocolate Devil's Food, Betty Crocker or whatever brand, Devil's Food cake mix, and mixing it in your That's a bowl, and using one of our spatulas because it fits just absolutely perfect in the bowl. I should have had a bowl here, but absolutely perfect around that bowl. And you just add your eggs and your oil and your water. Now, when you're going to a party, be it a Facebook party or in-home party, go ahead and mix up your eggs, oil, and water, and go ahead and put it in here, and you can shake it up and mix it right in your that's a bowl with your cake mix. And once you mix that, all you really need to do is put it right inside of the pressure cooker. And then the next thing you do is just mix up the chocolate pudding, the instant chocolate pudding. Doesn't matter what brand, I don't think. And you can use 2 cups of milk. Again, if you're traveling with it, you can just take one of these quick shakes to measure it out. But here at home, I would just simply take, this is the 1 cup micro pitcher that goes in the microwave, the 2 cup. So you can just use your micro pitchers to be able to measure for that. And look how cool that is, that it keeps splattering down in the microwave. But you can measure out your milk, your water, your oils with the micro pitcher. But if traveling, you can use the quick shake. I don't think this is currently in the catalog, but it has been for the past 6 years. I'm sure they'll probably bring it back. So once you put the cake mix in here, and then you just put the pudding right on top, then all you really need is the chocolate chips. You put like 1/3 of a cup, or who cares how many, it depends on how much chocolate you like. So you've got the cake mix, the chocolate pudding, and then throw some chocolate chips on top. And something really cool to keep them in is the round modular mate that we usually sell in January. So what about this pressure cooker? How do you use it? Okay, so we have the safety lock. That's the first thing. And I just use my finger to press it in, just press it in to get it up. And it's for safety. It's a locking mechanism. And then you have the arrow that's on the top of the lid, and you just align it with the one that's down here on the handle. And when they're in alignment, you can take that right off. And then you have the regulator valve. When that is, well, actually, this is a pressure indicator valve. When that's all the way up, you know that it's full steam ahead. It's really hot, and you really don't want to take it off until that pressure valve. That's kind of similar to the regular pressure cooker. And then you have the regulator valve that just maintains the ideal pressure for the optimal tender cooking. Okay, can you see that okay? So it actually has a hole there. Can you see my thumb popping through?
Yes.
And then it has the rubber seal, which actually just holds everything in. I have put this on before and it didn't have it in it. And I'm like, oops, and put it back in there, but it's easy to clean. So this holds 2 quarts. And yes, you may get some, I don't know if you would call it marbling, some white in here. And I understand that that can be from sugar or fats. So I have cooked, you know, the chicken recipe that Bonnie did the other day, like the chicken casserole. I have made a roast in here in 30 minutes. The chocolate lava cake is one of my favorite for a party because it's about 11 minutes. Now, I am a cake decorator. I've taken cake decorating classes, and that's something I did around 18, 19 years old, and did wedding cakes. So you do not want to bake your cake. A microwave is 400 degrees in 60 seconds. You don't really want to do that. So use your power level button on your microwave and decrease it to about 70% power. So you're not going all the way up to 400 degrees on your cake, because it kind of makes it tough, to be quite honest. So I would do about 11 minutes. So you just have your cake mix mixed like normal, your pudding mixed like normal, throw some chocolate chips on it, and then align those 2 arrows up with the lid and there on the bottom part, slide it around, push this safety latch in, pop it in the microwave for about 11 minutes on 70% power. And if anybody's ever eaten at Applebee's, you have that chocolate lava cake. It's just chocolate cake with all that oozing, awesome flavor coming out of it. You can squirt some, take to your party the Cool Whip. You just use the can, put it on top. It's delicious. So if you would buy a piece of that at Applebee's, I think it's around $7 a piece, but you can serve around 10 people. And you're just going to have, I buy these cake mixes a lot for $1. And you probably have $1 or so in this. Maybe prices have gone up. I don't know, but I watch what I'm doing when I buy things. And then my brother actually gave me my eggs, but so often Kroger will send me a coupon for free eggs, or at least 50% off or 50 cents off. So I don't have a lot of money in this. Definitely don't have about $70 if you're feeding about 7 to 10 people. And I don't have that kind of money. It's $7 a serving. I don't have that in it. So you can serve a whole family. Your family will love it. Your guests will love it. So try that chocolate lava cake out. You can whip that up in probably 2 or 3 minutes, in the microwave 11 minutes, and they'll love you for it. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much. How many of you love that idea to make that cake tomorrow for your family? Chocolate lava. Yum. All right. And now we're going over to Loretta. Tell us how to love our customers.
Hey everyone, thank you, Rena. Yes, if you have a pressure cooker, I say make that recipe and make sure you're posting it on your Facebook and social media avenues too. Share, share, share. So we want to love our customers, and I am going to share my screen here as soon as I find the button. Okay. All right. We're going here. And how many of you guys are loving Ellen sharing with us today? I've heard your story for 17 years, Ellen, and I always get teary-eyed, and just so awesome to see someone succeed like that. And so always thank you for sharing. All right, girls, let me find my file here. Oh, here we go. I think we got it. All right, so we're going to continue. If you are just now joining us, we started the beginning of the year with our champion playbook. All right, and all right, I think I'm sharing now. You guys see that?
No,
You can't see it?
no.
Well then,
I see you.
see me. Well, that's no good. I mean, it's good, but yeah.
It is good. You look beautiful tonight.
Thanks. What? Okay. All right. Let's get it. Sorry. I thought I hit the share button. Let me find my Zoom. Share screen number 2.
There we
How
go.
about now?
Yes, it's coming.
All
There it
right.
is.
All right. Sorry, guys. Anyway, don't you just love technology? Anyway, so we've been doing a champion playbook. Every champion team has a playbook. You got to know what the plays are to make those goals. All right. So we started with our number 1 goal, personal preparation. Be ready. All right. So you can go back and look into the details of these. Our second play is product knowledge. So you heard some great tips from Rena tonight on the pressure cooker. So our third play was last week we did prospecting and reaching out, finding leads. And then today we are on following up. All right. Reaching out to prospects, checking in with customers, providing updates, and offering value. And so let's talk about how to love our customers. Okay. We need to love our customers. All you need is love, but a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt. So thank you, Rena. That's perfect for our little love going on tonight. So first of all, check-ins, not just checkout. So if someone orders on your website, that's not the end of the story. Okay, if you want your business to grow, you've got to check in with them. So maybe just reaching out and saying hi. Or maybe you saw, one of the kids, had a great game on at, whatever sport they were playing. I mean, just a quick little hello. Hey, saw Johnny made a basket last night, whatever. I mean, just a quick hello. It has nothing to do with your business. All right. Build a relationship. And then keeping them in the loop. Guys, especially when we are going through some rocky times, nothing more valuable and loving is to be honest with your customers. They are more apt to be understanding and love you back if you're honest with them. All right. So give them sneak peeks, give them updates, let them feel like they are VIPs in your business. All right. Because they are. All right. All right. So just a couple ideas you can do. When we had our shipping issues, which we've been on track recently, you could have posted something like this: crazy times, things are taking longer than usual. Thank you for your patience. You know what? That's just building that love with your customer. especially when we have a new product launch, like we have the big T coming out in that hot pink, build that excitement. Offer a sneak peek, and you can create your own memes and everything. Okay, I'm just giving you some ideas there. And then love your customers. There's no remedy for love, but to love more. You know what? You just keep loving more. So offer real value, tips, kitchen hacks, how to peel an onion without crying. Give them insights that will make their lives easier. Okay, how to clean their cookware, without harsh chemicals. Just all kinds of kitchen hacks out there, guys. All right, how to crush the garlic and have it peeled. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can share with them. And make them laugh. You know what? Laughter is the best medicine and always will be. Okay. So memes, funny. You can Google it. You'll find you'll have 101,000 different memes pop up there. All right. Keep them entertained and keep it relatable. All right. So just, oops, that came out weird. I don't know. That's not what it looks like on my meme. But I guess when I brought it over to PowerPoint, it switched around. Anyway, so this is something I do in my Facebook parties. If I'm giving them meal prep tips, I just give them 5 points on how to meal prep. All right, just some basic stuff with our products. Okay. These are just a couple of things. My favorite one is the one up on the top with, do you remember the wild parties we used to host? Sure, we still have old Tupperware in our cupboards. I just think that's funny. I love the cookie guy too. Financial planning, a really big Tupperware container. Okay, what else do you think you'll need for a comfortable retirement? Just fun stuff, guys. Keep them laughing. Love your customers. You know what? Love has nothing to do with what you're expecting to get, only on what you're expecting to give, which is everything. So give, share, share. Give them surprises with delight. You know what? If you have a VIP group, if you are brand new here, first thing you should do is start your VIP group. All right. That is going to be your first party, your social media party. You're going to invite your friends and family there. You're going to have your first Tupperware party there. And that is going to stay there and become your VIP for the rest of your business. Okay. And in that VIP private group, you can do your own discounting, freebies, and some heartfelt shout outs to your personal customers. And again, offer value in those memes. Educate, but be entertaining. Make it fun. Okay. All right. So let's give you some examples here. I do little challenges like fill the That's a bowl every time an order is placed. I put a gift in the bowl and someone wins everything in the bowl. You can do order now, free gift. I mean, I have pay it forward campaigns. You can do some really special things for your customers and love them up in your VIP groups. Okay. Love your customers. Have enough courage to trust love one more time and always one more time. Engage like a friend. All right. Set aside some time. So in your playbook, you should be scheduling 5 minutes, 10 minutes, set an alarm because you can go down rabbit holes when you're on social media. Okay. And all of a sudden an hour goes by. So set an alarm clock. Okay. And reply. Go and reply to friends and people that are posting out there. Ask questions, start conversations, be a friend. Okay. Solve problems before they know they have them. This is one of my favorite things to do at my parties. I'm always there having them visualize their kitchens. What's your pantry look like right now? If I went into your pantry, would you be happy, or would you like run ahead of me and say, no, I'll get it because something's going to fall and hit you in the head? I mean, create those visuals. Do you have, how many of you guys have wilty, soggy lettuce in your fridge? Oh, did you ever put a finger through a mushy cucumber? Build those visuals. Those are problems they have, but they honestly don't think about them. And then you can give them the solution. So whether you're doing this virtually or live, both ways, did you know things like you can't put onions and potatoes in the same bins, all right? They create these gases that are harmful and everything, and we've got the solution for that. Love your customers. Always gain by giving love. Celebrate their wins. Shout out to your customers. If you have a VIP group and someone just shared with you that they love their fridge smarts, shout it out to them, okay? In your groups, okay? Treat them like your besties. Listen and engage, okay? I had someone come through when I was working the Home and Garden Center, and she remembered me from way back from some parties and everything. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I bought the fridge smarts and they're just not working for me." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that." I said, what's going on?" And so I walked her through that. And so she's like, "Oh, I didn't think of that, blah, blah, blah." Anyways, there's just some different reasons. So listen to them. Okay. Just don't bounce back. Well, oh, that doesn't happen. You must be using them wrong. No, no, no. You listen, you love them, and you find a solution for them. All right. And make sure they are feeling like they are heard. All right, guys. Of course, you can do some fun posts with thank yous. Um, People love to be in the pictures. All right, you could post just a heart and say thank you, but a picture of that party or the host or the customer is worth 1,000 more. Okay. Love your customers. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm sure you've heard that before. Okay. Be human, not just a brand. Guys, we're not just pictures of Tupperware bowls. We're not just pictures of a potato smart. Okay. People relate to people. They want to see your face. They want to see your eyes. They are less apt to delete if they see a real person. So be real. Be you. Don't be afraid to take a selfie. I know I hate doing it because I'm like, I don't want to take a picture of myself. But anyway, right? Nobody loves that. But you know what? Family pictures. If you guys have seen Nikki out there with her mom, real people doing real everyday things. This is my mommy. I don't know why I'm gonna cry, but anyway, isn't she cute? Anyway, like Pam, I also care for my mom. These are the freedoms you can have in Tupperware. This is the love you can get out of Tupperware, and we should be blessing others with the opportunity. If they take it, great. If they don't, but we do have to show the love and have them make that own decision on their own. So if I can find the stop share screen, I will do that. All right, guys, take it away. Who's next? Go out there and love your customers.
Okay, thank you so much. How exciting. I love your training every single time we come back to the basics of how important it is to be working your business diligently and know what you need to be doing. All right, so we are going to turn it over now to a new hotshot with us. Her name is Tammy, and she has got a great way for you to make money this week, right now. Are you ready? Are you ready to make money tomorrow? Here goes. Take it away, Tammy.
Okay. Hey, everybody. So can you hear me? Am I good? Am I
Yes,
on?
yes, we got you.
I didn't get the hot pink memo, but I went with the love shirt because we love our product. Um, it needs to exude from you as you're going about your day. And when you do that, it's going to make you money when you also love your deal. So I've created a little packet for you all, and we'll be sharing it. But I want to walk you through how you can have $1,000 in sales in one day. Do you guys want to know? Say yes. So
Yes.
I realize everybody's muted. So the $1,000 day packet is something that is that I use consistently in my business. And what it does is it helps me make sure that I'm getting the word out and that I'm talking to at least one person every day about my business. So for me, one of the things that I follow is the 1, 2, 3 success plan. I like to talk to one person a day about my business, hold at least 2 parties a week, and recruit 3 people a month. When you do that simple 1, 2, 3 success plan, you're going to continue to grow. So and when we're new, we have 131. I think I saw new people that have joined the team. It's really easy to be excited at first, but then to kind of forget how to keep it going. This right here is something that I use every single month. And what it consists of, I'm just going to take it out, and it's super fun, isn't it? So I make 10 of these a week. Okay, you can make 10 of them a month. Sometimes I've made 10 in a month. Sometimes I need money right now, so I decide that I want to hand out 10 of them today. Okay, so that's what's really fun about this is you get to work it however works for you and what your needs are at the moment. So this love the deal packet. It goes in a sheet protector, and the way it looks is I carry a bag that typically it's a Tupperware bag. I have a lot of them, but I'll mention or drop the word Tupperware in my conversation when I'm out and about. So that might look like me going into the bank. And does anybody go into the bank anymore? I kind of go into the bank, or just even being at the store, wherever you are. If someone says, "Oh, how are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm kind of tired actually because I was I brought like 20 new people in yesterday in my Tupperware business." Like drop it. Or at the bank, "Oh, I'm kind of tired because I'm new with Tupperware and it's, I've been working my business a lot." Just however it works for you. But say the word Tupperware. And then guess what they ask you, "Oh, Tupperware, do you have a catalog?" I mean, if we had a dime for every time somebody said that, right? So make sure that you're prepared, and you're going to be prepared with your Love the Deal packet. You're going to print this packet and you're going to say to that person, "Oh yeah, actually I have a little packet right here. If you want to check out the specials for this month, you can pass this around to your family and friends, and when you turn in any order of any size as a host, you're going to get a free impressions bowl. But when you just get $200 in orders, you're going to get this bowl right here." And so all you do is just take this packet. There's everything in there that you need, and you pass them around. And I'll call you on November, or I read it backwards. Goodness, Monday, February 24th. That's actually the day I'm going to do it at 5 p.m. I'll call you by 5 p.m. and I'll make sure I've collected your orders. So if you'll just write your name and number on this Post-it note, then I'll give you a call. And you guys, right now, I haven't done it in a while because I am brand new. I mean, literally just restarted 8 days ago. So I haven't done this in a while, but that's how it goes. And so without fail, you guys, I don't think I've ever had anybody not take the packet. So take the packet. The most important thing is your Post-it note that you get their name and their phone number. And it is important that you follow up. So what I would do in today's environment, I might change that and say, "Hey, so when I get home, I'm going to just text you and I'll set up an online party link for you," so that you can change it like that. Okay. But the packet includes on the front our current exclusive host gifts. It has our chart here for our host rewards. Then on the back side, there is our current featured specials. And then we have the limited release specials. And you'll note that I have put on each page, make sure to turn in these orders by, because if I want to have $1,000 day, then that's $250, right? Just in commission. So I want to make sure I'm turning it in on the 24th because my car payment's due March 1st. Are y'all following me? You get to decide when you get paid by that date. Be very intentional. And then I also decided that I'm going to handwrite my name on because I think it just gives a little bit more personal feel to it. But there's also order forms in case we have people. So it's kind of shocking, but people will actually collect order forms. So then when the 24th rolls around, I will go through my list of all my hosts, and I probably would have offered, "Hey, I set this up for you. Do you want me to also set up a little group so we can share on Facebook some of our specials?" You guys, you can really turn this into something more than just this packet. But when the day comes around, then I'm going to ask them, "So how did it go? And what do you think? Would you like to make money like this? Because we can just sign you up and you can join and you can make the money with me." So that's the Love the Deal packet. Any questions? I always put a little keychain, and I do print it front and back, which if you have printers, sometimes that's more fun than not. But I'll print it front and back. and put it in my sheet protector. And I walk around with 10 of these with me at all times. I'm always ready.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Tammy? You can put them in the chat, or you can just ask her. Anybody have any questions? Have you done this kind of thing before? Sometimes if a call did, everybody
One of
went.
the things I'll say that's kind of fun. Okay. I've had times where I really need to, you get into maybe a plateau or something, or you need to give yourself energy. And as direct sellers, we do have to learn how to manage ourselves, right? Because we work with ourselves a lot. So that sounded funny. But anyway, I sometimes will give myself a challenge. I can't come home until I've passed out 10 packets. So then I'm walking around and I'm intentional. And then if you come into the business, you're one of the 131 people that just joined, then invite someone to join along with you. And then it's really fun. I've actually gone and done this with our team before and with friends where we're like, okay, we're going to go through the mall and nobody can come back. Like we can't leave until we hand out all of our packets. So you can turn this into something really fun, but I use it as a consistency tool for myself because every week my goal is to give out 10 packets. So I carry them with me and it keeps me sharing the love of the deal.
Yeah, Kristen says, will you post these on the group page? Yes.
Yes, I absolutely will. And I'll post it with the instructions and then I'll put it in a PDF form as well as images. So if you click on the PDF, you could probably type, I'll make it where you can type in your information.
Okay, good. And
Yeah.
lots of people are saying thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can read those chats.
You're
Okay.
welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for
Okay.
having me.
Thank you, Tammy. All right, so champions, we want to give you some recognition that you so deserve because you've had such a great first 13 days of the month. And can you believe tomorrow is already the 14th day of the month, and we have 28 days in this month. And so remember, our month ends on the last day of the month now, and so we go directly by the months. All right, so. Let's give this up here and desktop. Here we go, desktop. All right, so can you see my calendar? So we are on day 14 of 28 days. And so let's keep it going and keep recruiting. This has been so fun. We are doing a great job. So the more you learn, the more you earn. And the more you earn, the more you learn. All right. To be honest with you, don't wait to make money. For all of our new people, I put this up here on purpose because you need to start your business now. If you sit back and say, I'm going to wait until I know a little more, guess what? The best way to learn is by doing. And so get out there and do it. You know, you have a brand new baby. This baby grows up and starts to walk. You don't say, wait a minute, you got to get stronger first. You don't do that. You're like, go ahead. You're trying to help them walk. You're holding their fingers, and we're here for you. We're here to help you make this money. All right. And so we want to encourage you to get it started. If you are local and to the Cleveland area, we have an actually bingo coming up, and that is the 27th. You start inviting people now to come to the in-person bingo. I will be there. And so I will be selling for you and recruiting for you. You go home, you make the money, you get the recruits. And so it is a night of really fun. And for all of you that are not local, we're going to actually have our cameras on so you can learn about what a bingo is, what we do at a bingo, and you can maybe start your own bingos in your area. And so you won't be able to play bingo, but we are going to let you register and buy raffle tickets for fun. All right. Because keep doing the bingo both virtually and in person will be too complicated and take away from our in-person. That's why we did our virtual bingo last week. And so we'll be continuing another virtual bingo every month. And so you want to get in on the virtual bingo if you are a virtual only person because you're not close enough to the Cleveland area. And then we have Love the Deal that Tammy just shared, and this will get posted tonight. She has the order forms in there. She has limited releases items. She has the featured products, and she has Share the Love in there. So it's a complete package for you. I am so proud of you guys for your recruiting. Congratulations to our top 10, Manel Franklin with over 19. I will tell you, she wasn't only number one at Champion, she was also number one in North America. Wow. All right. Number one manager in North America. Tammy Hornek, number two at Champion. Number three, Nikki Micah. Number four, Jessica Gordon. Number five, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber. Number six, Bonnie Alexander. Number seven, Jenny Cheatham. Number eight, Ellen Lewis, along with Christina Goodyear, Christina Ferguson, and myself, and Cindy Fenter, because we all had three. And then number 9 is Francine Clark, Janet Gull, and Pam Callahan, Melissa Kelly, Amy Gardner, Debbie Morris, Gina Arnold, and Lisa Shea. And congratulations to all of those who are number 10, because if you had one, you made top 10. All right. And so congratulations to all of you that had one recruit since the beginning of the month. Congratulations to all of you who have already achieved as your new recruits have come in, and you have, this is February 8th through the 28th. If your name is on here and you've already made, already put in and submitted your first $100, Cindy Washington and Patricia Robaugh, congratulations. And also from the 1st to the 7th, we have Ashley Hammond and Cheryl Tiber and Darlene Macnick and Jacqueline Dubai and James Flirty and James and Jacqueline Dubai and James Furdy, yes, and also Jennifer Bell and Callie Mollahan and Laura Walker, and congratulations Penelope Ramy and Tracy Haywood. Congratulations, guys! It's awesome. Submitted your first $100 and qualified for your first bonus, and you also get a $15 retail voucher to spend. All right, so when you hit the 250, you get another $25 voucher, and when you hit that 750 this month, you get another voucher. So it all adds up, and we'll give you over $495 in the first 3 months of your business when you hit 750 every month in your first 3 months. Wow. Unit recruiting, congratulations. We have our top recruiters. Number 5, Dawn Jameson. Number 4, Rena Brickley. Number 3, Pam Callahan. Number 2, Jennifer Cheatham. And number 1, Manel Franklin with 24. All right, you can see why she's top in the nation. All right, congratulations, team recruiters, Sarah Weaver and Pat Fraley, Amy Gardner, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber, Bonnie Alexander, Jessica Gordon, Ellen Lewis. Number 2 is Nikki Micah. And number 1, PC Champs with 55. Way to go, guys. That was awesome. I'm like, what? I was like very, very proud of my personal team. All right, org recruiting, congratulations to Loretta DiCenso-Tiber, Bonnie Alexander, and Amy Gardner, and Ellen Lewis. Congratulations. Then we want to congratulate our personal sellers that are keeping up with the pace. Stephanie Price and Christina Simone, Jessica Gordon and Ellen Lewis, Nikki Micah, Marianne Miller, Paula Berry, Rena Brickley. Congratulations, number 2, Bonnie Alexander, and number 1, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber with 1,700. Unit sellers, Erica Palmer, Nancy Lagan, Rebecca, Kathy Rockwood, Pam Callahan, Terry Ruffino, Dawn Jameson. Congratulations, Manel Franklin. Number 4, number 3 is Jenny Cheatham. Number 2 is Marianne Miller. And number 1, Rena Brickley. Congratulations. And our team units, congratulations, Pam Green, Sarah Weaver. Congratulations, Nikki Micah and Jessica Gordon and Pat Fraley and Amy Gardner, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber, Pam Clift, and Bonnie Alexander. And congratulations, team sales, Ellen Lewis. Wow. Yay to go. Way to go. Org sellers, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber, Amy Gardner, Bonnie Alexander, and Ellen Lewis. Congratulations. All right, our Green by 15, you are on here if you've already hit that $500 by the 15th of the month, and you get a gift. You get Happy Mail from Pam and Jim. And so you want to do this $500 by the 15th, and today is the 13th. So you have 2 more days to get your $500 limit made. Bonnie Alexander, Christine Simone, Ellen Lewis, Jacqueline Dubai, Jessica Gordon, Loretta DiCenso-Tiber, Marianne Miller, Nicole Micah, Pam Green, Paula Berry, and Rena Brickley and Stephanie Price. Congratulations, guys. All right. What a fun night we've had. I want to thank you for being with us. We have some giveaways to do. And so let's get that started. Oh, I got to find my stop share. Here it is. Stop share. Okay. Let's get that started. And so we'd like to bring on Jenny Cheatham with us. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, how is
All right.
everybody?
What are we giving away tonight?
We are giving away all kinds of Pam swag to all kinds of people.
Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. So we're going to start with the hashtag share the shine. People that are new, anything that you post on Champion, and some of you, it will have to be approved, but that's okay. Just go ahead and put it on there and somebody will approve it. And you have to use the hashtag share the sign. Yeah. Share the shine February 25. And that will get you in this drawing at the end of the month. There's a drawing for logo wear, Pam swag. But today, this is just regular Pam swag, and we are going to do Jerry Fortune.
Yay, Jerry, congratulations. I just want to say why we have that security on there is we don't want somebody, sometimes one time somebody posted selling sunglasses, how they even got on the team page, I have no idea, but it was some kind of scammy thing. And so we are protective and making sure that you don't get things that you don't need to be getting like that. It could have been worse. It was only sunglasses, but we are protective and making sure that does not happen. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the next one is Aha's from last week's team night. And that was a really fun one, you guys. So I missed that. I was at the IX Center, so I went back and watched the recording, and everybody was so much fun. I don't like missing them. Yeah, I like to know what's going on. Nosy, I guess.
At
So,
least 5 times I said to her, oh, you on team night. And she goes, no, I don't know. I go,
I don't know. I was not there. Okay, so the winner of that one is Debbie Quayles.
Debbie Quells, congratulations. Way to go, Debbie. How fun. All right, we got more to give away. Let's
We
do it.
do have more to give away. We just have to wait till I get there.
And you always want to make sure you put, if anything you post on the team page, any ideas that it's working, anything fun. Here's the thing: if it's not sweet, we delete. So you might as well make it sweet if you wanted to go out. But if you put hashtag share the shine in the month that we're currently in, so February, always put that because that's how we search for it to get you in the drawing. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and you have to add 25 to it now because we've done this for a few years. So if we just search hashtag share the shine February, goes back to like 2017.
Okay, so
Which is
hashtag
fun to
share
watch, but
February 2025. Okay.
okay. This one is a champion coaching call. Pam, you want to talk about that real quick?
Yes, we have got something really big for this Monday. You want to be on this Monday. It can be a game changer for you. I'm loving the coaching call on Monday morning. It is a smaller group, but if you want to make a lot of money, you might want to make sure you get on this week. All right. Even if you have to rearrange something, this is going to be big. All right. So we've got a great way to help you date parties and date a lot of parties. And it will be shared with you on Monday at 9 o'clock. Don't miss it. It's so fun. I love Monday morning, 9 o'clock. Get you started for your week and give you just a kind of checklist to get it going. All right. So we've been doing really some cool stuff on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Go away. Go ahead. Go, Jenny.
Okay, so this one is Christina Simeone.
All right, Christina. I can't wait to see you Monday morning. I know you'll get on. All right. And go ahead.
All right. We just have so many this time. Oh, this one is for the 6 and Done Dinners Done cooking class that you did with FSRC.
That was such a great class. Wow.
That was really good. If you guys didn't watch that, go back and watch the replay because not only are the recipes good, but Judy and Stephanie were just way too much fun.
They're so talented. You have to listen.
It's people that you don't get to see very often. So,
Right.
that's always good too. All right. And here we go. It is Penny Ramey.
All right, Penny Ramey. All right. Now, if you're a guest here, Jessica's asking in the side there to make sure you get your name in our drawing because we're going to do a drawing for our guests that are with us. Somebody's going to win extra Pam swag. And so your first time on, you get in the drawing for the Pam swag. Go ahead, Jenny.
Okay, this is the last one that I have, and then Pam will do a couple more. But I do want to say before we do this one, and this is for the people that told us why they love Tupperware in the event. If you have won tonight, or if you do win, please, 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 please message Pam in a private message. It's Pamela Matheny Clift, and give her your address. She'll have your name when you direct message her, but she needs your address so that you can get your stuff in a timely manner. And we want to make sure we have the right address. Because
Yes,
sometimes even the ones in the system, there's a typo or something and it goes to the wrong place. Okay, this is why I love Tupperware, and these were some great answers, you guys. And Melissa Kelly.
All right, Melissa Kelly, congratulations. She'll be on Monday morning. You're going to want to be on Monday morning. If you can't be on Monday morning, it does get recorded and it'll be posted so you can do the rewatch, and you're going to want to. Okay, so if you're working or you just can't change that, then absolutely watch the rewatch. Okay, who else is new? We want to make sure we've got you all. Jessica, tell us our new people.
Hello, everybody. We have Jim with Debbie Morris. We have Trisha with Loretta, George with Ellen, Janelle with Tammy, Dottie with me, and then Anne Marie. I don't know who invited Anne Marie, so let us know in the chat, Anne. Welcome,
Yeah, let them know who
everybody.
invited you. All the people that have a guest on tonight also go in a draw tonight. So we're going to do 2 draws tonight because I said that on the live when I went live. All right. Oh, I'm getting addresses already, Jenny. Yay. Okay. All right. So let's, how many was that? 6 or 7?
Six.
6. Okay. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number.
Anna's with Tammy. Yay.
Okay. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 6. Number 6. Who was number 6?
Anne Marie with Tammy.
All right, Anne Marie, you get 2 gifts because everybody gets 1. All right, so all of our guests get a gift. We're welcoming them for their very first meeting. However, Anna Marie, you get 2. Yay! All right, and so all of the people that invited, we have 6 evidently. Do we have 6 or 5? Or is there anybody with 2 guests?
Tammy
Hey,
Tammy has 2.
All right, so hey Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 5. Here's a number between 1 and 5. It's 1. No, that wouldn't work. I have to say 1 and 6, so Tammy gets 2 chances. Oh, okay. Hey Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 6. Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 5. 5. Who's number 5 guest champion that invited them?
I'm gonna say because it's Jessica. So
Oh, yay, Jessica.
me. Thanks.
Well, congratulations, Jessica. You are a consultant winner or champion winner for bringing guests. It's always important to bring guests. Bring guests, bring guests, bring guests. Who wouldn't love all this joy, right? Joy. Where's my joy? There's my joy. All right. Thank you guys so much for being on with us tonight. I so appreciate it. Jen, yes?
Pam, you have to do one for people wearing pink.
Oh, yes, I'm going to do
Okay.
that. Let me get my right screen up here. And oh, we got lots of pink on. Put your cameras on if you got pink on so we can see it. Okay, so we have 38 people on. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 3 and 38. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 3 and 38. Here's a number between 3 and 38. It's 31. 31. Okay. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 and 12 is 24. And we have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31 is Lisa Remington. Yay, Lisa, you've got pink on. Yay. All right. Congratulations, Lisa Remington. And let's do one more just for fun. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 38. There's a number between 1 and 38. It's 30. 30, right beside you. It's Marsha Richmond. Yay, Marsha. All right. Congratulations, everybody. I hope you had a great time. And we'll see you again Monday morning, hopefully. You want to be on Monday morning. Coaching call Monday at 9. Bye, everybody.